So the delayed title update for Call of Duty Modern Warfare has now been released this morning. So I'll give you a quick run through of the patch notes and what's been added to the game. So the two big things are the new coalition operator Talon and the Khandor Hideout 6v6 multiplayer map. We've also got an MVG infected multiplayer mode, infected in the dark, survivors have a thermal sight and a limited MVG battery, but the infected can see in the dark. Realism damage, so make those headshots count. Plunder blood money, guaranteed cash drops on all kills, bounty contracts and finishing moves pay extra cash. General fixes: when using a tactical insertion in the crawl space near the oil derrick on Rust, the player will spawn elsewhere on the map instead of where the tac insertion was placed. This has been fixed. When using keyboard and mouse, the navigation arrows used to change which season you're viewing go in the wrong direction. This has been fixed. Fixed a bug where the kill cam showed the player they were killed by thermite rather than the underbarrel thermite. In some cases, Xbox players might experience in-game stuttering after the console has been in rest mode and the instant on setting is enabled. This has been fixed. Fixed for a bug where players could see daily challenge rewards duplicate rewards instead of XP. We now show weapon and equipment counts on the kill cam. If a player was using stopping power, then the ammo count will be orange to denote this. We also show whether a player was using dead silence in the kill cam as well. Since the 10th of March update, some players could encounter white flashes of light when shooting or standing near a wall, object or another player. This has been fixed. Weapons: increase the max travel time for crossbow bolts from 3 seconds to 6 seconds for longer distance shots. Bolt action rechamber will no longer be triggered if interrupted after the round has been ejected. And removing inaccurate attachment description from the Solazero MVG enhanced scope saying optic glint visible to enemies. Perks: amped: increased amped reload speeds for the Strela P, Peeler and Joker. EOD damage resistance fixes and tuning: fixed an issue where thermite equipment was not showing the damage resistance icon even though the damage resistance was being applied. Stuck thermite and thermite bolts no longer have their damage reduced. Field upgrades: Field Upgrade Pro stopped cases where failed field upgrade placements would cause equipment to be used. Tactical insertion: added broken tactical insertion icon that has showed where the tac insert is destroyed. Deployable cover: shotguns now destroy deployable cover with 3 melee hits. Added damage stats for vehicle and thermite damage. Fixed a bug where placing deployable cover on a door 2 times would allow the door to be moved. Emp Drone: allow the Emp Drone to be used at the start of a new round in multi-round game modes. Stopping power: we've doubled the amount of stopping power ammo given to akimbo weapons. PC: stun grenades are now less intense, and several fixes to prevent crashes and improve stability. In the campaign, while on Embassy, at the Green Beam checkpoint, players would not be able to progress in the mission after using the drone strike, but this has now been fixed. Special operations: Operation Strongbox: fixed for the vault location crypto key objective markers not displaying on the TAC map. Fixed a bug that prevented guided rockets from locking onto the enemy helicopter. Operation Brimstone: fixed a bug where objective icons were not appearing in the TAC map. Operation Crosswind: fixed for sometimes jumping out of the plane into an out of bounds area. Fixed for enemies not spawning in the plane if one player is outside of the plane during the regroup. Headhunter: fixed for the crew's missile marking teammates as enemy targets. Just Reward: fixed for stealth being automatically broken when retrying the operation, and enemy sentries will no longer shoot players parachuting in. Rebalanced explosive damage against juggernauts: fixed for a bug where the double time perk was not awarding the correct speed bonuses. Fixed a camera bug that would sometimes drift off while in the pickup truck. Fixed for icons not appearing correctly when using UAV. Fixed for exploit involving Molotovs and munitions crates. Fixed for high alert not triggering on suicide bombers or juggernauts. Fixed for throwing knife not killing enemies in one hit. Fixed for players respawning with empty ammo clips and magazines. Fixed for enemy melee attacks ignoring player armor. Fixed for restock perk not showing grenades recharging. Fixed for suicide bombers playing their V0 too frequently. Ground War: fix for a bug that resulted in a player falling through the map upon spawning on a tank as it became full. Warzone: New weapons can be found on the ground and in supply boxes: 725 shotgun, MK2 carbine, EBR-14, and the .50 GS handgun. Players who disconnect while in last stand will now drop their items when leaving the game. Fixed for a bug where the animation for the player equipping a gas mask will interrupt and block players from deploying their parachute. Tuned close-up shotgun damage to prevent a single shotgun blast from downing a fully armoured player. Stopping power can still make this happen though. Added Warzone specific controller button layouts. The bumper ping and bumper king flipped layouts will allow those playing Warzone with a controller to use the ping feature more efficiently. Plunder. Players can no longer stack self-revive kits. Players that are spectating still get plunder payouts from contracts, but only at 40% of the value paid to the living players. Fixes to help prevent hitching when interacting with cash deposit, helicopters and recon contracts. Battle Royale. Fix for a rare bug that allowed players to equip 2 riot shields if they had 2 different camos, but only one would appear on the player. Made it easier to see which item is selected when using a buy station. Updated button layout for equipment while using gamepad. Fixed a bug for players that are not receiving a banner on the top right of the screen for allies or enemies initiating kill streaks. Prevent bullets that hit the riot shield from depleting player armor. If a player flies the recon drone out of bounds, the player will hear the out of bounds countdown timer but will not see the countdown splash on their screen. This has been fixed. Fixed for various and potential exploits. Field upgrades. Fixed a bug where some field upgrades were not ending at the end of the pre-match. Players will now get a kill when someone where you've downed disconnects from the game. Reduce the amount of cash given for averting a bounty, and increase the price of the loadout drop within the buy station to $8,500. If you have found this useful, please like, share, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of my Modern Warfare videos. Thanks for watching.
Allied UAV overhead. Enemy VTOL in the AO. That makes 2. The advantage is ours. Losing Bravo. Enemy at the warehouse. Securing A. We lost Bravo. Alpha secure. We're taking Bravo. Enemy at Charlie, go. Securing Bravo. Allied UAV overhead. All points are ours. Give them. Lost. We lost Charlie. Enemy personal radar overhead. Securing C. Losing B. We're holding Charlie. Enemy at the warehouse. Allied UAV overhead. We are winning. Increase the lead. Allied cluster strike incoming. That makes 2. The advantage is ours. Enemy at the courtyard. You handled yourselves well. Report to brief.